Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and many of you will be picking up new iPhones soon, and you'll need to move your data from your current device to your new device. And I wanted to help you prepare to do that before you actually do that transition. Now I'll do a separate video to show you how to actually move to the new device, but before you pick that up, here's a few things that you can actually do. The first thing is you need to delete any apps that you're not really going to use. And the reason for that is any app that you have on here already, you're going to have to install on the new device. So you can spend time doing that if you don't mind, but if you have a lot of apps and there's things you don't use, simply delete them, and then next time you won't have to back them up. So it just takes or restore and back them up, and next time you'll just easily be able to transition to your new device. Now, the next thing you want to do is save your music. Now, there's a few exceptions to this. So if you're using something like Spotify or Apple Music or iTunes Match, you don't need to back up your music because Apple or Spotify is already doing that for you. But if you have music on your device that isn't utilizing those services, you'll actually need to save that music. Now, chances are you already have it saved in that case to either your computer or a memory card or something like that. Just make sure that you have that so when you go to your new device, you can sync that music back to your iPhone using iTunes. Otherwise, if you're using something like iTunes Match, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Prime Music, any of those will just simply sync and you'll have everything immediately right away. The next thing you need to do to get ready is have a backup of your iPhone, either on iTunes or iCloud. If you're using iTunes, just grab your lightning cable, plug it into your computer, go into iTunes and hit backup. It works on all current versions of iTunes. If you're not using iTunes, you'll need to do that through iCloud, and you can do that in settings. Go to your account here at the top, go down to iCloud, scroll down, go to iCloud Backup, and under iCloud Backup, make sure that it's turned on, and also make sure that you have a current backup. So right now you can see last successful backup, 10:22 p.m. If you need to back it up now, you can just hit the button, make sure that you're on Wi-Fi for this to work, and it will back up. Once it's backed up, it will store all of your app data, including everything from notes to your messages from your texting, to your Safari bookmarks, your emails, and everything. When it comes back up, it will look just like this. And the other thing you need to know too, though, is it's going to take a while, so just be patient for the backup if you've never done one. And also just know that it's backing up all the data for your app, so you really have nothing to worry about. The one thing you do have to worry about, though, is your passwords. For security reasons, you'll need to re-enter many of your passwords again. So on the new device, make sure that you know what your passwords are, whether you use a password manager or you just know what it is. You'll need that when you go to log back into your email accounts, maybe different things like Snapchat or Instagram, Facebook, any of those. As long as you know that, you'll be good to go. If you don't, you want to find that out now just to make it easier for you in the future. Now, the same is true for your wallet. So if you're using Wallet with Apple Pay or any other cards, you'll need to actually re-add those many times, or at least re-verify them on the new device. So you'll have to re-verify the wallet before that will work with your new iPhone. So just make sure that you're prepared to do that, whether that means you need to call your bank to verify those, any of those things. Just make sure that you're ready to go and keep that in mind. Lastly, I would encourage you not to wipe your phone until the new one is set up. When you set up the new phone, it will be a mirror image of this phone. When you text on this phone, it will text on the other phone at the same time, and they basically stay mirrors of one another. You could swap your SIM card back and forth and it would still work just fine. So keep that in mind. You won't be deleting anything off of here, or vice versa. What you'll need to do, though, is if you're going to wipe your current device after you've restored your new one, wipe it. It won't delete anything off the new phone. The only way it would delete off the new phone is if you delete things individually. So say you go into Notes, delete a note, it will delete off the new phone. If you go into Photos and delete 3 photos and you're syncing those, it will delete off the new phone, but it won't if you delete it as a whole. So just keep that in mind. And hopefully once you get your new phone, the transition goes smoothly. Now I'll be posting another video on the new setup process for iOS 11 when you get a new phone. It's much easier than before and much more seamless. So I'll be posting that as well. But if you're using an older version of iOS, whether it be 10, 9, 8, 7, whatever version you're using, I've got other videos that I can show you how to back up and restore as well. So I'll link those in this video. So let me know if you've had any other issues, though, or you have any other suggestions in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.